Hi everybody, I'm going to do two more quick ones right here and then I'm going to take a break and then I might be back later. Okay, so this video is about Ryan Merriman. I've seen him in a lot of movies and I just looked at his IMDb and he started acting really young at Disney Channel, like at the Irish. And then he went on to do a lot of independent films and a lot of sci-fi. Final Destination 1 and 2, I do believe, although that's not really in my genre, so. But he's done a lot of romantic comedies. The first movie I ever saw him in was in Elevator Girl with Lacey Chabert and him, directed by Bradford May. Now, this name is going to come up again because he worked with him again in 2015 in a movie with him and Kayla Ewell, Ewell, called How Not to Propose in 2015, directed by Bradford May also. Okay, in the movie with Lacey Chabert, which happens to be one of my favorite movies ever, one of the few movies I can watch over and over again, and I love Lacey Chabert, have since the age of 12. She starred on Party of Five as the youngest Salinger, Claudia. So, yeah. Um, okay, in this movie, she's referred to as the elevator girl because they meet in an elevator while they're going to the same party unknowingly because he's going to be promoted as a partner in this law firm and she is part of the wait staff. So that's how they meet. But they meet in the elevator. So he's really nice to her in the elevator and then blows her off when she's at the same party. But then his one of his co-workers, Rosemary, um, sets up for them to meet again, and they start going out. Well, then his best friend Nick, played by Jonathan Bennett, who you guys might know, he was on ABC's All My Children for a bit. Okay, so he talks him into letting go of her because he's not, she's not up to his status, so they break up. And but they keep thinking about each other. So it isn't until Tessa, her best friend, and Rosemary get together and trap him in the elevator again until they start, dating and dating for real, and then they get married at the end of the movie. And I gotta say, I love her dress, and she had sunflowers as her bouquet. So I think it's really cool. Um, okay, so there's that movie. Okay, then you go to 2015 with Bradford May and Kayla Ewell and the How Not to Propose. Okay, so he plays a guy who's really into computers and he's really a good writer too, but he doesn't think he's ever going to get published. And actually, his best friend is in computers, or his brother. I think it's his brother. Um, but he's a really good writer, but he doesn't think he's going to get published. So, or get offered a book deal. But his the girlfriend turned fiance still believes in him and the whole thing. Okay, so finally he's gonna propose, right? But this is like the weekend from, yeah, nothing goes right, nothing at all. Okay, and he does finally propose, and she says yes, but everything that could go wrong when you're trying to propose goes wrong in this movie. But the fact that he had two different roles with two different people, but the same director, means that the director liked him enough to work with him again. And it's like I always say, if if you work really hard and you're a nice person, usually people want to work with you again. So that's job security. Okay, so then the last movie that I know of him is 2 Years of Love. Co-star Kayla Yule again, and this is made in 2017 and directed by Thadd Turner. And it's just like it sounds. They've been married for 2 years, and there's a lot of pressure from people, friends and family, to get pregnant. And they say, well, we don't know. We've been trying. It's just not happening yet. And you know how it goes. The second they stop thinking about it, they get pregnant. But at first in the movie, you think they're going to get divorced because it becomes that contentious. Because she wants a baby, and because he doesn't talk about it 24/7, she thinks that he doesn't want a baby. But he says, I do want a baby, but I'm not trying to force it. You know, I mean, if you've been in a couple with, in a couple yourself or been around a couple who have been together for a while, you can see they want a kid, but it's not happening. So sometimes that leads to divorce if you're not careful. But in this movie, they do mend things, but it does take a while. So I guess the reason why I like those kind of movies is because it's a slice of life and it's reality. I mean, to a point, of course, there's you know, liberties taken with the story and everything, but not so much that it's not believable. And I always go for believability. So, all right.